China coming in, the top people right underneath President Xi.
So all signs point towards upheaval, more uncertainty, more unpredictability. How is Xi Jinping preparing for this challenge? He leads China, the world's second largest economy, also America's biggest economic and military rival. So Xi Jinping's actions will be closely watched. And he's making moves on all fronts: political, military, and trade. Let's start with the politics. President Xi's first priority/challenge is to maintain stability at home. And for an authoritarian leader, that means total control on all levers of power. So President Xi is shaking up the Chinese government. He has swapped the roles of two top leaders. Both are part of the Politburo. The Politburo is China's top decision-making body. It has 24 members. This body has been reshuffled. Two departments have new heads. One is the propaganda department, better known as the United Front Work Department. The second is the appointments department. Heads of these departments have swapped seats. In any other country, this would be a regular bureaucratic move. But in China, this is big news, and I'll tell you why. Because this is a rare step. In fact, unprecedented. This has never happened before. Usually, a scandal or a corruption case leads to such changes. But there is no scandal this time, no suggestion that these officials did something wrong. Then why did the president transfer them? Because he just wanted to shake things up. That's what reports say. Xi Jinping does not want senior party members to become influential. He does not want them to build their own power centers. So he is trying to unsettle them. This is classic Xi. This is how he locks down power, by eliminating the possibility of rival power centers. So that's the first front where he's making moves, the political front. The second is the military front. China is flexing its muscle. It is targeting Taiwan again. We told you about this yesterday. The Chinese army, the PLA, or the People's Liberation Army, has launched fresh drills. They've mobilized a large number of military assets, including 76 aircraft and more than 20 Navy and Coast Guard ships. These drills simulate attacks on Taiwan's strategic assets, like ports and power plants.
China's joint military exercises serve as a serious warning and a strong deterrent against separatist forces advocating Taiwan independence. They are legitimate and necessary actions to defend national sovereignty and safeguard national unity.
China is also pushing propaganda. We've shown you this video before. It was released by Beijing. It features Lai Ching-te, the president of Taiwan. China has depicted him as a parasite. Lai is being held by chopsticks over Taiwan, and the island is burning. Basically, the president is being roasted in this fire. That's what the animated video shows. Its purpose is the same as the PLA drills. It is designed to provoke and intimidate. It is also a message to the West. China is signaling that despite all pressures, it won't back down. Taiwan says these drills are an escalation.
Regarding this military drill, I think that China is adopting a threat and intimidation approach. They unilaterally altered the peace and stability.
So that's the second front, the military front. The third front is trade. With Trump's threats looming, China is looking beyond the United States. It is deepening ties with Russia. China's foreign minister was in Moscow this week. They're also building bridges in Asia. In fact, this week, China made a bold claim. If Trump raises tariffs, China will respond along with Japan and South Korea. That these three countries, China, Japan, and South Korea, will work in coordination. They will respond together. That's what Beijing said. But South Korea has called China's statement an exaggeration, and Japan has rejected it altogether. Tokyo said no such discussion has happened. So we'll have to see where this goes. But one thing is quite clear. Xi Jinping is looking to build alliances. He wants partners who can help and counter Trump's tariffs. And for this, he has sent a message to India too. He wrote a letter to the Indian president calling for a dragon-elephant tango and stronger ties between the two countries. And the reason for all of this is quite simple. China knows that America's tariffs will hurt. Trump has raised tariffs on China twice, and today's announcements will only make it worse. So Xi Jinping wants to shield the Chinese economy. He's preparing for all eventualities. He's projecting strength militarily. He's keeping his trade options open, and he's tightening his grip on power. You'll see if the plan works.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.